So, Wednesday Night Wars, Week 3, WW3, World War 3. The openers were SoCal and Censorship versus the Best Friends on AEW Dynamite versus Angel Garza versus Tommaso Ciampa. Maybe I had the bias because I started on NXT because I didn't want to watch. Well, I wanted to watch AEW, but they had a replay anyway. And I don't have WWE Network. But in any case, the also thing is AEW, you don't get to see the commercial break cutaways and the replays. Like you have to see it live to get the commercials with what happens during the commercials. But in any case, Tommaso Ciampa versus Garza was pretty simple. Ciampa is so attitude era ish. I don't know if he's a face. I don't know if he's a heel. He does heelish things. He's sort of like Austin. He's like the Sicilian psychopath. Everybody liked him in ROH and WWE, NXT, but I have issues with that. I don't think his ring set, his moves are that great. He's been hyped so much. I guess he just never reached it for me. But the match was serviceable. It didn't help that it was Lucha Libre. It felt a little bit unnecessary from the attack that the Mexican flag. They would do that in the '90s as cheap way to get heat and like Garza never got his sort of like a horseman thing where Garza never recovered. They sort of treat Hector Garza's offspring as like he's not a big deal, which is unfortunate. Mike Tenay would not have done that. I'm surprised Renault tried his best, but like WWE doesn't care about Garza's lineage. They say all that stuff about Eddie Guerrero, but you don't care about Garza's lineage, and then you screw up the flag. In the '90s, that would be frowned upon with the U.S. flag. Still sort of frowned upon, and they did it anyway. But anyway, I don't know if it's just squashed, but Garza got his Lucha Libre moves in. It's fun to watch. Obviously, Ciampa's really not a good match for that. Ciampa won. I felt like Ciampa was a good start. It was a hot opener. It wasn't like it's I guess sort of cruiserweightish with Garza, but like with Ciampa, it felt like they recognized the problems with the show earlier. We're gonna do it in the second hour later. Well, they realized like they have to have more star power during NXT. Starting out with Ciampa gives them star power. SoCal Uncensored, I guess you have some star power with the Lucha Bros, like, and the fact that Daniels was the one injured, but like with Daniels injured, he's not on the show. Didn't show SEMA. Best friends are sort of there. They're the faces, but like they're not the ones that getting booed. They double turned Pentagon, Ray Phoenix, and SoCal Uncensored. I don't know why. Unless the finals are of the tag team tournament or in SoCal. And it can't be NoCal, it has to be SoCal. I don't get it. It was a very sloppy match. Because they were like injured. They botched stopping Driver from the outside, and then they botched the finishing move without hitting over the actual finishing move. And I guess it was still powerbomb, but like they don't, like, come on, you screwed up the finishing move. Like that's a really bad finish to the match. As much as they don't like Ciampa, he didn't do that. It's very confusing. I also don't like how. So back to the beginning of the match, before the match, the pre match, the Lucha Bros take out Daniels, so he's not in the match. What's the point of advertising Scorpio Sky having that whole speech about, oh, we have to have Daniels and Kazarian in so that because of experience, they don't have those two in the match. That's very frustrating. Maybe the new Pentagon Jr. was drunk or something because like he screwed up his tag match too. Um, Pentagon pa- package power drivers Daniels, and they have a third guy anyway. So what's the point of taking one of them out? I guess to even the odds. But like you don't know who's gonna win yet. It's better to do it after the match. So confusing. What are your thoughts on Subscribe?